Hopefully, no weird mishaps in terms of cams and stuff this time. There we go.
Hopefully.
There we go.
Alrighty, friends. Well, we are back to talk about House of the Dragon Season 3. I am not expecting much from this show since it was really, really bad last time. There's to a certain extent something to be said about the fact that they weren't able to do rewrites. But a lot of the problems of season 2 were present in season 1. They were just they were just slightly less bad in season 1. The problems still exist. It's basically just really simple things like they don't have good continuity between episodes. Characters make random decisions. There's often a really, really asinine spectacle element that doesn't make sense, like Rhaenys bursting out of the dragon pit, or Daemon's solo charge, or Kristen Cole killing Joffrey Lonmouth in the middle of a wedding.
Oh, and getting away with it.
And getting away with it, yeah.
Oh, and the murdering that guard so that Laenor could get out.
Yeah, that was also stupid. Other things that were bad. Alicent legitimately thinking that Viserys was talking about Aegon and was naming him the heir. That was also really stupid.
Alicent turning to a black is kind of stupid.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking about just season 1 only.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think that's it for season 1 in terms of the really bad things.
Yeah.
That's all I'm remembering offhand.
Yeah. And then season 2, Daemon's arc in Harrenhal was way too long. I also think that him kowtowing to a Tully kid is kind of dumb. Him not having any political skill is also really dumb. And
then the kid, there was kind of a contradiction between episode 7 and episode 8. In episode 7, Tully is supporting Daemon because of Rhaenyra, and then in episode 8, it seemed like they were all supporting Rhaenyra because of Daemon.
Yeah,
so it was a little confusing to say the least.
Yeah,
so
and also they made the asinine decision to cast Philosophy Tube, even though Philosophy Tube is crap.
Oh, we're getting more of her or them. What's the correct pronoun?
It's I believe that she's a her.
Okay.
She, they, since it's a man it's a birth man who transitioned to a lady.
Okay. She, yeah, she's in this season too, apparently. So, okay. So,
yeah. So. It's honestly, yeah, I'm like, why did you cast this lady who makes crap video essays?
I can't think about the video essays. I haven't watched them, so I can't judge those.
I mean, you just watched
Verp.
Yeah, I just watched this and
yeah. Want to start the thing?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Theme song is going to be.
Yes, there's a lot of.
Okay.
What do you call it for that? Suspense. Okay, the tapestries are kind of cool, I guess. Okay. These visuals are reasonably cool.
So that's Daze the Dreamer leaving the Doom. Aegon has sisters. Destroying her in the Black. Okay.
Okay.
Field of Fire. The Maegor. Jaehaerys and Alysanne. The Overrated. The Great Council.
Well, Alysanne's not too overrated, but Jaehaerys is kind of, maybe.
Okay, then we've got the events of season 2.
Yeah.
The Brooks Rest. Okay.
All right.
The Claiming of the Dragon Seeds, I think.
Cool.
And now okay. Hopefully Mr. Condell does not screw this up.
Hopefully not horribly, at least.
I actually think that cutting Nettles was a terrible mistake.
Yeah. They're missing out on some important themes there.
Yeah, I honestly just care about the plot mechanics more than the themes. I don't really care about the themes very much. The plot is more important than the themes, is how I view it. And she has integral plot mechanic purposes that supersede her thematic relevance.
In terms of being the motivation for Rainier to turn kind of nutters and evil.
Yep. And just the fact that this is just really stupid. Reyna's just kind of a boring, lame character, and Nettles actually had personality.
Yeah. I mean, I think Rena did have one or two good scenes last season. But yeah.
I don't think she even had one. She just talked to Jane Eyre and Rhaenyra.
And she had an exchange with Bela, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's not going to die, which is unfortunate.
I really do hate that lady.
No, I just think that it's dumb that they decided to. Okay, so
Exactly.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. Inspiring.
I wonder if Lars is going to keep his sympathetic characterization, or he's going to shift back to his weirdo personality.
Yeah, don't know. I mean, what's he even up to?
No. I do feel bad for Tom Glenn Carney. Arnie's how much makeup the poor guy is likely in.
Yeah. Yeah. And he did manage to make Aegon almost sympathetic, which is an accomplishment. Sounds like a plan.
Oh, and I guess. Well, Aegon's at least. Wow. He's like, what?
Yeah. Yep, you're going it.
What is Laris doing?
I don't know. I'm wondering the same thing. Your guess is as good as mine.
My lord, him.
This. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Why? Like, why? No, it's not. She's dumb.
What did he say? What did he say?
The risk she took in coming here is beyond question.
Well,
Oh, maybe that's. Hi.
Hello.
Sorry.
hello.
Alright. It's okay. It's alright. It's not a big deal. No big deal.
Right. Let me drop the theater link really quick. Here you go.
Thanks.
Question.
Yes.
Machinations.
Yes, and they're really dumb. No,
Oh.
she didn't.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of stupid.
Yeah.
That was really stupid.
Because we don't do reasonable things here.
Yeah.
This is honestly just.
Well,
Bad. This is not good.
it's a continuation of the last episode, season 2, and the worst part of that. I guess they had to have continuity with that bit, but it was bad to start with. So something that's in continuity with something bad will generally be bad also.
Uh-huh. That's that tapping.
Oh, that must be my keyboard. None of that. What are you doing here? Squidward moment right there.
I say.
Wow, yeah. And honestly, this is so incompetent.
This is like, this isn't doing what they think it's doing.
Well, she was just on holiday, you know.
Okay, so how are they going to get that fix the problem then?
Yeah, I mean, he has to get to Harrenhal for somehow. They have to get him to Harrenhal.
That is inaccurate to the book. They're actually only a quarter or a third, from what I recall. Preston Jacobs did a whole thing about how the Battle of the Gullet is insanely stupid. It makes no sense.
Oh yeah, no, it's the weirdest battle Martin maybe has ever wrote.
Yeah.
Just because it's like its results are so hard to. It's just weird. It's like there are stupider battles, but there's no weirder battle. Yeah, just some good old fashioned carnage.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
Yeah. Okay, the lions are now dead. Interesting. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we just saw one of the guys just killing. Okay, why is Damon on the ground rather than with his dragon? That makes no sense.
where is this dragon anyway?
Budget. That is why it's budget. But I think this. I don't think. All right, look. We are all going to rip this show to shreds. This is not like the worst thing ever. This is in character.
Yeah. Yeah, we haven't gotten to the really, really bad bits.
Yeah, exactly. So like let's save your ammunition.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it looks like the dragon has been in the background the whole time. Interesting.
We're just chilling.
Actually, how convenient is out of focus?
Yeah. Then got a bunch of. Welcome to the useless interwolves, or at least the Expendables. Since Cregan Stark is a lazy asshole.
Oh boy, it's the most overrated. That's not even the right word. This is we're entering the most overdone characters. Like I hate these guys.
What, the Winter Wolves?
I hate Raj Justin. I hate the Blackwood and the Tully boys. I hate these characters.
What do you hate about the Roddy the Ruin and those guys?
because they're stews.
Hmm.
And there's no better example of Martin like actually like preferring like we don't have to, well, we can talk about this later. Like this is
They're Gary Stews who
yeah.
Oh,
They're-
okay.
they're
Like,
just overpowered.
they are. Like it's terrible.
Oh, look, Jason Lannister.
So
is a
is George Roddy Ruin Martin?
I mean, like, he's gonna like he does things in the story that are like all of the characters do like all these like black like sub commanders do things in the story that like are ridiculous.
Yeah.
I should have read Fire and Blood up to this to prepare for it, but I didn't.
But look,
Is that her
I
brother?
should have reread it. I mean,
There's
oh no, not this guy.
honestly though, Kristen Cole is better in the show than he is in the book.
Oh yeah, that's like not even a question.
At least more sympathetic. He's just kind of an ass.
Not saying very much.
Yeah.
Ravudge. Do you mean Ravished, right?
This conversation is going to make me upset. This is going to make me upset.
Hmm. Kristen Cole is Valyrian for Nihilist.
Clearly. There's old Silverwing. It's kind of an interesting little like tongues thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Not the shit.
What is the point of this?
Not the
What
shit.
is the
Again.
What even is going on?
It's these guys. I kind of wonder what the point even is.
I guess we needed to have a scene with these guys in it. And so this is it.
The cut.
Okay.
Kind of seems like Ulf is the idiot.
Well, he certainly thinks on a low level, anyway.
Wow.
Life is a Vale of Tears. Wolf.
Indeed.
Oh no.
Um. hmm He's like, I don't care. Okay, so far I like him. He's got a. I don't care. I don't like you.
Yeah, this is all just a bad idea.
Mm.
Um.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if it's better to have it be have Alan as Corlys' son or Laenor's son.
Like,
Is it
I mean, the like for real, or like what the story is, like what the.
either one? I don't. Either one. I don't mind.
Well, I mean, the way it is just makes enough sense. He's Corlys' son, but they pretend he's Laenor's son.
Hmm.
Right, which is part of the whole thing with these fucking guys. They're constantly like lying about who the fuck they are, which is the reason I fucking hate them.
Yeah, I think in the book it's ambiguous as to whose sons they actually are.
It's ambiguous. It's not that ambiguous though.
Stavros is a deadbeat dad.
Yeah.
That was his main arc last season.
Yeah. Honestly, it's interesting. It kind of sucks that they're not including the Aegon getting caught the deal. That at least makes more sense. Because they had like 5 days of warning.
The Aegon getting caught.
Yeah,
You mean Aegon
No,
the Third?
Aegon the Third. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay. But they're not doing that. That's crazy.
yeah,
They're just.
Yeah,
Oh Jesus. They're just skipping over that. That's.
yep. Viserys and Aegon are safe. They're not going to do
That's
that
like-
whole thing.
That's like actually one of the better parts of the whole story.
Yeah,
It's kind of. I thought was the whole point of it. Well, I guess Jace getting killed too. Spoiler. I guess that is, but
Well, that's the
yeah,
actual narrative. That's the point of actual narrative consequence.
yeah, because it has effects later on and down the line after the Dance with Dragons is over. So
Who the
yeah,
fuck is? Who's this white boy?
okay.
At least they're trying to make sense of this.
but the
Yeah,
problem is, how do
yeah.
they do it when they have so much warning?
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, yes, I'm not saying.
Yeah.
Let's assume they're gonna. Let's assume they have catapults on the ships or something. I don't know, man.
Okay.
He's a hungry boy.
This is such wasted time.
Everything about the dragons just sucks, as always.
Yeah. I'm also interested to see if they're gonna make Daron into Daddy's little monster, as the leaks suggest.
Daddy's
Jaren-
little monster.
The green, the brother.
Yeah, Daron.
The fuck? Come on, like. Come on, what is
Okay.
this? What is this?
Yeah, Aemond apparently is king.
Like,
Yeah,
That's it.
he just openly took the throne after Aegon left.
oh my god.
I wonder, is that Daron? It's interesting they made him look like his mom.
I mean, that would be the most. I mean,
Because there's an interesting little theory that Preston Jacobs floated that Daron got sent to Old Town because he doesn't look Targaryen.
like
Maybe.
I'll take anything at this point.
Yeah, but
So he's
Wow,
eventually a
yeah.
bastard.
Pity that. You tell it like it is. God forbid characters want stuff.
and it's like, no, are you stupid?
I mean, why should he go to Harrenhal?
I mean, like
No,
Not really.
the whole point is that it did not. Like, what is he talking about?
No, I mean,
They-
yeah, not really.
the
Look at the
inhabitants.
opposite of that.
It's,
Right.
it's the only castle that I can think of that could feasibly survive Dragonfire is Casterly Rock, but that's it.
Yeah, because it's a fucking mountain.
Yeah,
What is she talking about? Like, okay, I'll say this. At least they're like, at least the gross incompetence here is being explained by the fact that they're being deliberately sabotaged.
yeah. Thing is, doesn't matter. Vermithor's bigger than Caraxes. Vermithor's way more dangerous than Caraxes is at this point.
What is going on here?
What is going on?
What is
Nothing
this?
good.
What is this?
Is that the leak?
What is this?
Someone has a strange fetish or something.
What in the world? What? So Aemond is dumb? So Aemond is just dumb, I guess?
He's fucking crazy, man.
And he just leaves to go to Harrenhal
Sure.
after he knows that there are dragons there? That's so dumb. Yeah, that's dumb. That's really, really, um,
I don't like this. This is making me uncomfortable.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. Yeah. Yeah.
a
Good.
man. What on?
What the fuck was that?
Are they just on the God's Eye or something?
Where is this place?
The Oh wow. Oh wow. So they are at the God's Eye. What? What? So they went past.
Okay.
What? Okay. I'm like,
No.
this
Hell
is-
yeah, brother.
So it was an M. So they teleported over to Aaron Hall. Really?
It's not a trap. It's just an attack.
No. Well, they don't have time to humanize him. So he's going to lock her up, isn't he?
Wow, that was incredible timing.
Man,
That's a bit of a stretch in terms of.
yeah, that's a.
We let women get out of performing the martial responsibilities of the monarch in this franchise.
Yeah. Wow, they have ruined him. Wow.
On the flip side of this, I am all for him not listening to women, even his own mom.
I feel like they've solidly character assassinated Jacaerys Valerian.
Kind of, yeah. This is just ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess this is treason.
It is.
It's also just dumb.
I guess they're kind of improving it because they're making it so that it's not an overwhelming, crazy victory where they just have a giant number of dragons just obliterate them.
No, they are doing the battle overall better right now. That
Yeah.
is true.
Yeah, because in the as written, it's so dumb. It's
Yeah.
ridiculously stupid.
Yeah. But this is ridiculous. This is contrived drama.
I say, not very loyal. Yeah.
So Jace just comes off as hyper reckless, going in with just him and Bela.
And poor Rhaenyra has kind of lost her agency.
Yeah, like this is
That
ridiculous.
was much
Like,
in the first place. She didn't have as much agency as we'd like in the first place, and now she's kind of lost it.
at least in like
Yeah.
the original story, she's just like a bitch who won't go into battle. Like here, it's like they're just taking things from the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a fan of that.
Come on, that can't be the name of the ship.
Yeah, they've done a really bad job of setting this up.
I mean, they're just rushing it. Like it's.
Oh, yeah, she's terrible at yelling. Oh, yeah, that's painful. That's a little bit painful. Poor Abigail. Poor Abigail Thorne. She's not going to come out of this looking good.
Did you say Abigail?
Yeah, that's Philosophy Tube's name, Abigail Thorne.
Oh, because I was thinking earlier that this would be a lot more entertaining if Abigail and Phileas and Passepartout were to suddenly turn up.
Yeah, that would actually be fun. Yeah. Watching actually pretty good adaptation of the Around the World in 80 Days earlier, and it was been very entertaining so far. Yeah, because you're
bitch.
you're done.
No, that's bad. This is actually like bad.
Yeah, I honestly feel like this is really hurting Jace as a character.
This is hurting all their character. I mean, okay, it's kind of helping Rainier's character, but like this may be the only thing that they've decided that actually helps her character.
Like, what is she doing? What,
She's
just stabbing the? Oh, she's making a freaking rope ladder out of her.
she's
Is that what she's doing?
Oh, is that what she's doing? I thought she was just having a tantrum.
Honestly, like it would be more annoying if she was doing a rope thing. Because at least having a tantrum is like coherent given the circumstances.
I mean, it's understandable she'd be angry. I probably shouldn't even call it a tantrum.
What is this? What is this? Dragone.
Okay, and how do they not just? Yeah, Vervex is actually pretty large. That's a big dragon. That's not small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Um, okay.
Well, that's it. Oh, it's like Jaws. It's like reverse Jaws. Let's go. This is ridiculous.
You didn't kill it. You just
Oh, they're gonna get
Okay.
3 anchors on them.
um. Okay. Okay. What I'm just wondering about is why they went to the God's Eye.
Yeah.
What I just think the
Clue up the what?
why did they go send the dragon seeds to the God's Eye? Because that's clearly where they are.
Oh yeah, I mean, like it probably like I guess they're hunting Aemon, but he's at King's Landing.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense.
So
I guess it kind of makes sense if like the idea is that Allison is telling them where he's gonna be.
Yeah.
These aren't real words. Those aren't real words. You can't fool me. This is
I don't understand
this
why
is this is padding. This is what that's what this
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, this is clearly padding between now and the fateful moment that they have done a very poor job of building up to.
Yeah, this doesn't have to be here. They could have just had the battle.
it seems a large part of the episode is padding.
Yeah. These were clearly season 2 episodes that were moved to this season.
Yep.
So functionally, this is going to be 2 episodes of season 2 and then 6 episodes of season 3.
Yeah. Yeah. This is actually not season 3 at all.
Yeah, I mean the Battle of the Gullet is unquestionably a season ender.
Okay. My question is, how is this supposed to do anything? Like, yeah, Shirako, or yes, Lohar is stuck, but it's just like, what? What?
I mean, if the point of this is just to show that like the Lohar is an idiot, then fine. But like
Wow, they went a really wide distance.
You gonna cry? Okay, whatever, man.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Tyland Lannister is dead, which is kind of well.
No, my boy's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
What? No way! Don't kill off. You can't kill him off. He's the only one that's not complete rubbish.
He also he's also got a very pivotal thing. He's pivotal for the Regency. Killing him
Yeah.
causes major problems.
He's like the only good green.
What? Why? Okay, it looks as though Mr. Corliss has an Eric. Interesting choice. Like, I'm just kind of like, really? An Eric, a non-Westerosi weapon that is probably not as good as a Westerosi longsword.
That seems odd.
Okay, now how did they do it? Okay. Oh,
Oh no!
attack tie ties. How?
No material positions.
Okay. I honestly don't. I'm not really seeing why Preston likes the Battle of the Gullet in this. Is he just
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll find out.
Come on, they're doing the. They're. Come on, they're turning the battle into a duel, and that's never that cool.
okay? Okay.
Mm.
She still doesn't give a fuck.
Okay, so evidently,
You don't give a fuck.
yeah. So, okay, all right, that's
All right.
interesting. Sorry, I'm just like I can't really bring myself to like really.
You know, you would think that there would be like some kind of comeuppance for her throwing off the Lannister men, but I guess not.
And also, like, Tyland is actually like really important. He's now the Lord of Casterly Rock. or at the very least, has a really strong claim.
He'll be fine.
I know I'm not big on action, but it seems to me I've seen better action than this.
Yeah, there's some unique stuff going on here. Like they're doing a lot of cool stuff.
Like this is close to good. Like I'm not gonna rag it this much. I think the story decisions are far worse than the action decisions.
Yeah, the action decisions are fine. It's just that I just find the action to be not compelling because the character choices are really bad.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, if they make okay, so don't do this. Don't make this the reason this happens.
Yeah. If that's the reason why what happens,
yeah,
I'll be like, no, this is not cool that they're doing a stupid mistake.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of lame.
Yeah. They did this for budget reasons.
Yeah. All right. Okay. A duel between two people that one person we got barely introduced to and another character that I just don't care about.
Boulder.
So, like, you know, he doesn't have to be like an action, like. Oh no!
Oh no! For some reason, that reminded me of Jamie and who's got him? Jamie and Euron in season 8. Or was it season 7? Sorry, season 7.
Okay. Okay.
I say.
Okay. And okay.
Oh no.
I
It's a little.
I
I don't know how I feel about this. This is a little.
What the bleep?
okay. So okay, okay. She's dead. I'm okay with this.
All right.
I feel no satisfaction nor any particular.
She was a villain of the week.
Yeah,
That's all she was.
Lame villain of the week, played by a D-list YouTuber
Yeah.
or a D quality. And
Yeah, get up, you stupid dragon.
I guess okay.
All right, that's all right. Solid imagery right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, it feels a bit like kind of feels a bit like Artak X in
No, this is okay. This is doing the right thing.
yeah.
And don't appreciate the character stuff going into it, but this is it. This is that.
Yeah. I am very it does kind of suck that he basically got no development and what he did was contradictory.
You know, yeah. Like the drama of his character is that he is a potentially good prince.
Yeah. And then he dies. But this character is not that. He's not actually a good diplomat.
Yeah. No, I get it.
So I honestly feel it's just they really misallocated their time in season 2.
Yep.
They should have cut Damon's stuff for Jace. I really don't think that they made a very, very bad choice.
Yeah. Did we really need all that weird stuff in episode 5?
Alrighty. I kind of want to see what the inside the episode says. I want to see what
Yeah, I didn't think that was like horrible or anything.
well, I'm interested to see what it wasn't horrible, but I'm like it is unfortunately the result of some really 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 poor well, it just barely came out, so I'm in a bit of a weird situation here. No, this is 7. This is a 7.
Defeat seems like all but inevitable. Rhaenyra is enthralled by
7 out of 10. That sounds fair.
her decision is made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would figure like a B, maybe B plus, maybe not. I don't know. Like the character work was very weak.
I can
Yeah.
make it clean. Or
Might I at least know the accusation, my prince?
where is he?
A lot of this episode 1 is people finding things not exactly as they expect or seem. Aemon didn't expect Aegon to have fled the keep. Alicent does not expect to find Aemon on the throne.
That is a lazy. That's
Feeling like
That's
lazy.
bad.
she
That's
can
just
turn
okay.
over the city and bring peace. But the minute she walks through those doors, all of her plans have changed.
Yeah.
Sends fear right through her because Aemond is not as easily controllable as Aegon.
There's this
Definitely
unexpectedness.
an appetite for destruction, and not what Alicent promised Rhaenyra in the slightest.
I think Aemon is scared. He is sitting on that throne, vibrating with fear that those 3 dragons are going to come to King's Landing and he's going to die.
You're frightened. Aemond's frightened too.
That's so goofy.
When
Yeah.
Rhaenyra does have
Yeah.
that really insightful moment. It makes Alicent realise that she can play into Aemon's fears and petition to him from the goodness of her heart that she really worries for him. You should have been king.
Honestly, the fact that he's
Spartan
manipulated by this
already
is really dumb.
is an effort in manipulating him for her needs. But in that moment, it is everything that Aemond wants to hear from his mum. So he kind of sees what he wants to see. He always wanted
That's
the
not
love
good.
and affection from his mum, and so his way of showing it is quite skewed.
Yeah, he kisses her, which is
Raymond was not quite confident with it, and for it to feel like a first kiss from his side.
what? Oh, what?
What do you say? What they say?
That apparently this is a first kiss from Aemond. Like that's how they wanted to play it. I'm like, he's had sex. He's. They just. I'm like, I'm a little bit like that's. Why is it that they make it worse?
Condal, your story's getting weird, man.
Yes.
There's also just the weird the really annoying contradiction that he had a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend. Like he went to frequently. He has, as Aegon would put it, gotten it wet.
There's just... Man, you sure picked an image to pause on, man.
Evidently, yeah, he went to a brothel last season, and apparently for many years. He's been doing it since he was like 13 or something. I'm like, this is why I just really don't like these writers, is because whenever they open their mouths, and even like this is the actors, but it's still like, wait, what?
Or malignant with the feelings that Aemond has towards his mother, but didn't ever think that they would manifest. She's completely left confounded and fearful.
Skeeved.
What that means.
I'm like,
Ick.
What is?
Are we still talking about this?
Max Ick.
Traveling towards war, and
Poor dad.
Corlys is desperately trying to make some kind of link with his son.
We're leaning into the audience's anticipation for this great event that they know is coming soon. And for Alan and Corlys, they don't know the Fire Tree is coming for them.
That scene was just quarters. It was the calm before the storm. There was a couple of things that happened in that scene that are firsts for Corlys. First of all, he apologized. In the past, Corlys would have been like, well, it happened, let's get on with it. He's having to be humble. But
I don't feel like this is earned.
30 years of breach between them.
I don't feel like this is earned.
We find Alan at this crossroads. Does he accept this? Does he move forward with this? Or fight against it?
I don't feel like this was earned.
Two incredibly proud men get to put aside their pride and actually see each other for who they are, which are damaged individuals.
I'm sorry for it.
The fuck is this guy? How the fuck is this old man damaged? He's lived like the best possible life. He's
yeah. Like the only thing is he's lost his daughter and his son.
Fair. Okay,
and
fair.
His wife.
That's fair.
So.
But that goes to do his own machinations.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because Daemon marries Laena as a result of the Sea Snake wanting to form an alliance with him. It's not because Laena was attractive. That's definitely not. That's so not the case. It's like it's just a marriage alliance. That's it. It's not anything more complicated. And it's Daemon getting rid of a political liability for Corlys because the son of the Sea Lord is clearly a useless asshole. Who's just a moocher on Corlys, and he's just like, please kill him, Daemon. I need him out. You can marry my daughter.
At it for the better part of a quarter of a century. She's gone into this with this personal sort of blood vendetta of like, yeah, I'll take your contract because it gives me the chance to go over to Westeros and hit him in his home where I can really make it hurt. She used Tylan essentially as a passport in order to get across the border, and then when she did, she doesn't need him anymore.
I feel like, upon reflection, I feel like that's like it would have been almost more interesting if they had inverted it, right? Where like the whole thing with Lohar is that they it's the inverse of what normal Westerosi people like, which is all about like blood feuds and honor and shit like that. No, it's purely mercenary. Like she goes to sack Driftmark because she wants to get the money instead of who cares about the Sea Snake. That could have been cool. But instead, no.
I would concur with that.
Yeah, since she's just like another Westerosi noble.
Yeah. I really don't like this.
What do you weigh in that armor?
My boy Tyler's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Fine, in massive air quotes.
Alan, despite feeling like he's been
Yeah,
close
like
to
a champ.
Corliss's advances as his dad, really it did land, and sometimes you only realize what you have when it's gone.
He is hunting for that satisfaction, but whether he finds that, I don't think so. Even though there.
Wow, and that sounds relatively compelling. Unfortunate that's not in the show.
Yeah, it's just an action. It's just an action scene. At the end of the day, that's all this was. It's just an action scene. And
it's it's a good action. It's a decent action scene, but I feel like the character work that they were ascribing to this is not there. It's very, very annoying.
I agree.
There's a feeling of victory. There isn't a victory at all.
There is war in the gullet.
They've sprung their trap.
Through season 2, we saw Jace growing into his own, chafing to want to get himself involved in the politics and the fighting.
Did we though?
That just kind of hurts. Ouch.
Wait, so that's the explanation of why he walked Rhaenyra up?
Yes, and the fact is, they're saying he's like he's been wanting to get involved. What do you call the phrase? The whole thing with the phrase.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
What do you call the whole thing with the phrase? That's so
traumatized
dumb.
by Luke's death that she was reluctant to send Jace anywhere on his dragon. And I think he's questioning his mother's judgment.
Rightly so. She's
If
dumb.
she goes out and fights and loses her life, that would mean that his ultimate goal has failed. Locking her up was literally a decision of protection.
The Queen must be confined until she regains her senses.
Their whole claim, and his life, really, and the life of all the people that have served them, relies on her being alive at the end of this. Plus, he's also a 16-year-old boy that wants to do this on his own.
Stupid boy.
Yeah.
She's just like.
When I was 16, I locked up my parents a lot
She
too.
knows how serious this would be because she's seen what they're going into.
Jace would always know there's a chance of him dying when he goes to battle, but he's willing to take that risk as long as his mother gets on the throne.
They were going through probably the hardest decisions of their life.
Open the door.
How to save Westeros, how to succeed the throne in the proper way. And they were doing that as mother, son, but they were also doing that as queen and subject.
Interesting.
Yeah, they write one thing and explain something else we don't see. Yeah, I have so many questions about just what, because nothing of what they said ended up on screen.
Can I get a big fat? What were they thinking?
I'm just confused. There are I just have so many questions about all of this because it's just kind of,
what can you do?
It's just really, really annoying and frustrating, and I find it very, very irritating that they have decided to do this.
And these will never align.
To have your agency denied is a maddening experience. It's control in the guise of protection. She
He's
knows
not
that this
wrong.
is gendered. She's well aware that her warrior spirit would be heralded were she male.
Yeah, and if it existed.
Rhaenyra has attempted to model a ruling queen, but that queen is not respected by her male colleagues. Even her own son has seen fit to override her.
Are you going to kill the Kingsguard guy?
Kills off the
Because you're not, then you're
which
just
is
a
the way in which
bitch.
she's
You're just a
perceived.
coward.
And from this moment forth, I think she takes on the image of a king.
Moondancer and Vermax, they've been trained all their life for this. They've been around other dragons, whereas Sheepstealer has just been solitary dragon for his whole life. When you throw him into a battle, he's going to have a reaction to it.
The initial moments are like, here we go. Well, come in, save the day.
While it starts as Rhaena's dream of riding her dragon into battle, he lashes out to defend himself, to defend his rider.
I don't think there are higher stakes than, like, I'm going to be responsible for hurting my family.
Yeah.
She would just do anything she could to reverse what's happened, but it's too late.
Jace ultimately cares for Vermax so much. They're brothers, you know? If you go down, I go down.
That was
then so have I as a person.
yeah.
So I feel like we've kind of grew up together in a way.
That has not
This battle
really
has
been
such a ripple effect
illustrated.
Afterwards, I think you really do have to question, was there a victor? Is there going to be a victor in the Dance of the Dragons writ large because of the high cost of this battle?
Gee. What foreshadowing. What I don't like being told by these guys things that they do not convey on screen. I just don't.
Yeah. And also that none of what they said was conveyed on screen, which very, very much irritates me. Because yeah, kind of. It's the era in which we live, and we just have to deal with it. Sorry.
What was that?
I mean, I don't know how they're going to reconcile this with like what her character actually does.
Yeah, because her character does some pretty dumb stuff.
And it's like, and I hate to say this, but it's like, it's specifically like, I mean, you can call it gendered. Like she makes mistakes. She makes like feminine mistakes almost, you could say.
Yeah, she decides to tax the people like King John.
Well, not that. I mean, not go into the riots and things like that and keep her son. It's like, but like, man, what? Also, like, what is this? What is this with Alicent conspiring against her own fucking family?
No idea.
Alicent in the books is a bitch. A bitch. Like, give me cunt Alicent. Like, please. She doesn't have to be this. Like, there's no need for this nice shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's been a problem since last season. Well, this is last season. Really.
Yeah.
Right.
No, this is like clearly like the end of a season, right? Like that's what this episode should be.
Yeah. So that was already a problem in season 8, episode 8. I mean, it's easy to get confused.
Yeah. I just find this whole thing really, really frustrating. But yeah, I feel weirdly deflated after watching this. I
mean, it's just it's. I mean, it almost like part of the problem is almost that it keeps the episode from speaking for itself. You know, and then like they're trying to say, oh, like we did this in the episode. It's like, no, you didn't do that in the episode, so it just makes it seem worse.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just
really frustrating.
Yeah, no, I can't quite
Yeah, I just don't really. I think it's just 8, but if they are, they're cramming a lot of crap into 6 episodes if they're doing that.
Do you know when this episode's supposed to, where the season's supposed to end?
The idea was that this episode and episode 2 of this season were supposed to be 9 and 10 of last season, and then they got their budget cuts.
No, do you know where this season is supposed to end?
Tumbleton.
Oh my God!
Is the generally agreed upon place based on leaks and behind the scenes info.
Oh my God! What are they gonna? Jesus, that's not the second one or the first one.
I think that it's the second one.
Oh my God!
No, it's the first one. No,
oh, yeah, that'd be crazy if it was the second one.
Yeah, what I can't figure out, I just honestly am a little bit baffled by this. I really just don't understand. I kind of feel like the planning that went into this, I feel like there was no real planning gone into this. It kind of feels as though they've kind of slipped into their really bad habit of they don't set up character deaths very well. They just humanize / explore the character right before they kill them. They did it with Lena.
You're away from your microphone there.
Oh, sorry. Is this better?
Yes.
Okay. So they kind of are doing the thing in that I find a little bit is an annoying trend with House of the Dragon, where they humanize a character and explore them either in the episode that they die or very minimally in the episodes preceding. They do it with Lena in season 1. They do it with Joffrey Lonmouth, also so. They do it with Lucerys in season 1. They've kind of done it with Jace. They've very much sidelined him when in reality he's kind of the guy doing stuff.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes his death fall flat a little bit for me, where as well as just they made him dumb and then they killed him. When in the book he's leading an attack with several dragon riders. In this, it's just him and Bela. Well, the dragon seeds are.
No, yeah, I get it. I mean, I think that some of that's budget, and I think that we should always forgive that on some level.
Yeah, I'm willing to forgive that, but it's just.
But like everything else about it is dumb. Like the fact that he always locks up his mom, and it's like that's lame.
Yeah.
And like, the whole idea is that he has to like salvage like a lost situation, and it's like I don't know. I can't think of
It's just really, really frustrating. It's just really frustrating, honestly. I don't.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like this should have been. Oh, another thing that Jaehaerys, right before he dies, he's only set up it in Blood and Cheese.
Yeah. Yeah, it's they're telegraphing things, they're telegraphing deaths.
And also just they didn't characterize him very well. I'm honestly I'm like, this should have been kind of like how you feel when somebody important dies, like not like Rob or it kind of
no. Rob is a good Rob is a pretty good conflict, maybe just a little under Rob, right?
Yeah. I'm just kind of thinking like this should have been kind of like when Robb Stark dies, or kind of Jeor Mormont in a way, where he's this character that we understand very clearly and who we know quite a bit about, but then he dies. That's so. I also it's kind of, and also it just feels like they cut out a lot of his story, like all of his story in the North is gone, and I guess they're just not gonna ever include that for reasons.
No.
All right, I guess all right.
I gotta go. So
all right, well, we will conclude it there. I think the Balerion probably has to go to bed too. I've got 6,000 words to write in the next few hours. So see you guys later.
GG's.
All right, see you later.
Later.